friends, SK has created something no one else has yet managed. And what exactly is that? Today we'll be telling you about the GS9's little brother. Today we'll be reviewing the GD LS8. So hello everyone, we're Channel Hub. Today we'll be telling you about a new product that was presented yesterday. This is the IM Motors GT LS8. There's so much interesting stuff here that I think even an hour wouldn't be enough to cover it all. We won't be giving it a test drive until the end of the week. But today we'll tell you what it can do, what it has, and what they've done that no one else has yet been able to do. Let's get going. There will be two battery options on the car, 52 kilowatt hour and 66 kilowatt hour. Accordingly, the 52 kilowatt hour package will be the Max Plus package, and the 66 kilowatt hour package will be the Ultra package. All 52 models will be available in 5 and 6 seat versions and will be rear-wheel drive. The 66 kWh battery is the only option we have for the Ultra 5 or 6 seater trim level, and it will be all-wheel drive. Accordingly, the 52 kilowatt-hour battery uses a 3-component lithium-ion battery, while the 66 kilowatt-hour uses a lithium iron phosphate battery. And now for the dimensions of the car, friends. These are the length, width, and height of 5'5", 2000 and 1807 with a wheelbase of 30 and 60 millimeters. The weight of the car, which is very important, is accordingly category B for all trim levels. 52 kilowatt-hour, the cassette 2040 kilograms, and the curb weight is 3,150 kilograms. The Ultra trim level has 66 kilowatt-hours. The car weighs 126.20 kilograms. The curb weight is the same, 3,150 kilograms. The LS8 was tested at negative 40 degrees Celsius, and tests showed that the battery does not deplete more than 30%. Which in fact can't be said about other hybrids and electric cars currently on the market. Wheel choices include 20, 21, and 22-inch wheels. The tires are Continental, at least on the Ultra trim level now. Size 26545 R21. This car has doubly ventilated wheels and 6-piston brakes, also from Continental. The rear wheels have 24 degrees range steering, allowing the car to park in tight spaces, and a full turning radius of just 4.85 meters. Under the hood, we have a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine / generator, which only charges the battery. The gasoline generator produces 155 horsepower. The torque of the 66 kilowatt version is 670, while the 52 kilowatt version has 430. The 52 kilowatt version has a range of 355 kilometers, 365 miles per hour on the 66 kilowatt hour battery, according to the CLTC. The maximum power of the front electric motor is 160 kilowatts, while the rear one is 230 kilowatts. Combined, the maximum power of both electric motors is 390 kilowatts. The rear-wheel drive version, however, only has a 230 kilowatt rear electric motor on top of the 52 kilowatt hour battery. So what do we have? Combined with the gasoline engine, the 52 kilowatt hour version has a range of 73 nautics, also kilometers. The 66 kilowatt hour version, combined with the gasoline engine and 2 electric motors, has a range of 603 kilometers. Its fuel consumption, or rather battery energy consumption, for the 52 kilowatt hour version is 19.9 kilowatts. The 66 kHz trim will have a power consumption of 20.7 kilowatts. Approach and departure angles are 19 degrees and degrees respectively. The suspension, friends, is a double cup setup in front and a multi-link setup in the rear. The air suspension is 120 millimeters. Here it is. Damn, the L3. Huh? Finally, the L3 5500K point suspension has arrived. Incidentally, it can drive in city and no mode and recognize traffic and controller gestures, as well as drive on autopilot in short areas where there are no markings. Let's take a quick look at the exterior. Matrix optics run the entire length and width of the car. We have 6 matrix lenses and 3 LED ones. There's also a matrix strip. The lighting is adapted, by the way, and naturally low and high beams can illuminate even at a 90-degree angle. Here we have an active air intake when driving on the gasoline engine generator. And all the doors have automatic magnetic soft close, that is a contactless opening. An automatic step. All the doors are triple glazed. The thickness, by the way, is very good. Look at the front and back. Notice, yes, you have to catch the focus. What else is interesting? Front windows are tinted. We 75% usa lighter transmittance. See? Yes. In the back, the trunk, like in the LS9, opens like this. In fact, it closes the same way, but there is also a close button. It opens and closes the same way. The trunk is very roomy. It fits a lot of stuff. We also have a small pocket here. This is where you lower the suspension and fold the seats. A large pocket here away from everyone else. Look, there is a backlight, a 12-volt cigarette lighter. The seats are fold and fold, of course. Another very interesting solution. Pay attention to the rear lights. They're tinted.
Well, let's see what it's like inside now. Let's get comfortable. The way we're driving, the steering wheel is adjustable for reach, yes, forward and backward. You can choose the steering wheel shape like this. You can also choose a standard D-shaped one. The steering column here is not mechanical, but electric. The trim, it's all Napa leather. They're wood inserts and aluminum ones. Under the speakers, by the way, the music costs BO28 if I'm not mistaken. Speakers. And there's a subwoofer, HD projection, a central display. 27.5 inches, 27.5 inches. The passenger display is 15.6 inches, dedicated resolution. And there's a 21.5 inch display in the back, 4K resolution, wireless charging. The cup holders, ooh, there's a refrigerator here. And you can take things out and put them in it, as well as in the back. There's a glasses case in the back row that you can put it here with a magnet and here. Whichever is more convenient for you, however you like. And by the way, another big plus is that the screen is covered with an anti-glare coating. It doesn't show up in the sun, that is, there's no glare, and it's slightly recessed. Look over here. You see? It's a standard fabric glove compartment, not plastic. Actually, that's it. Here, the driver has a 4D massage. All of the passengers have the standard regular massage. Only the GD has this function of folding the mirror. That's their thing. There are nice big mirrors in the visors. Yes, there are several types of lighting. Speakers overhead. Actually, everything is as it should be. Gear selected. Well, that's it. The driver fatigue monitoring sensor is on the pillar. There's Alcantara on top. There's a sunroof here. Panorama. And the same in the back. We should probably move on. Show the zero gravity mode for the front passenger and then move back. Daddy, let's see what's there. The huge advantage is notice how quickly the seat goes into zero gravity mode. Very quickly. Look, everything is perfect. Yes, it can be extended a little, so it's up to you how and what. It folds just as quickly. Press here to hold it in its original position. Plus, it has an up and down adjustment. A little adjustment. Well, forward and back, respectively. Got it. But the most interesting thing is that it both lies flat in zero gravity and rises up and down. In the second row, the 5-seater version. Look, I think where to start. I think I should start with the fact that what no other car in the world has is heated floors. Heated floors like in an apartment. In the first and the second rows of the 6-seater version. And in the back, in the third row, or there will be no heated floor, but there will be here and in the front. Okay, now look here. Passenger. Let me sit down now. Now I'll sit down and see how much space there is here. It's countless. Look further. There's a table here. I have a VIP seat here. I can open it, fold it out, and recline the backrest. That's it. Look how wonderful. And I can enjoy two 21.5-inch displays with the 4K resolution. And there's also massage, heating, and ventilation. Now the refrigerator. Look, I already told you about the refrigerator. It has a capacity of 12.3 liters. It has a heating function and a freezing function. It's very instant and very fast. It freezes and cools as well. Now, let's look at what the passenger has. On the left, look here. Please, you can put slippers, socks, gloves, towels, basically anything you want here, and then hit the road. We have a standard armrest with 2 post stones, nothing special. There's panoramic view. A climate control display, and accordingly, gondolazically. That's it. But there's a lot of room in the back. I'll show you what the passenger in front of the driver has. Look, I sit like this, I didn't touch the seat. Look. 1, 2, 3, 3. With a fist, my legs are practically extended. Where else have you seen this? What other car have you seen this in? Write in the comments, tell me if this exists anywhere else or not. I don't think so. The air conditioner outlet is on the left and right pillars. There's touch lighting above, and there are also speakers. Overall, it's comfortable and convenient. On this side, the driver has adjustable backrest, ventilation, heating, massage, and a view. The trunk there. The only thing I noticed is that the seats fold slowly here, the rear seats. They fold very slowly, but they fold smoothly, folding into the floor. The bike here, by the way, positions itself as having a huge volume. You can fit 6 huge suitcases, 28 of these, by the way. Right. This is how our seats fold down. Hop. Look at how much space there is. Lots of it. For those who like a bigger trunk, we can of course recommend the 5-seater version. For those who travel with people who have children, you can choose the 6-seater version. I'd also like to note, pay attention here, the distance. I'm 1.78 meters. Look how much. There's a lot of space here and here. Here I am sitting, and I can even move back a little more. This is how I like to drive. The steering wheel is very comfortable. Whether you hold it like this or put it in your hands here, very convenient, very comfortable. And now look, I'm sitting like this. That is, I can reach the pedal. Everything is comfortable for me. Everything is fine. Now we're going back in the 6-seater version. Let's move back. Look here. I'm sitting down. Look how much space there is. Well, what is this? This is just super, right? There are no words. Well, no other car has this. And the seats are high. Everything is good, comfortable. Armrest. Let me move over here. It's the same here, but the seat is moved forward as far as possible. Now I'll move back. It's the same here. There's a table. There's an armrest, which, automatically has massage, heating, and of course ventilation. There's a pocket here. See, right? There's a Type-C port for a phone, but it's the same in both seats. Everything else is the same. Now, I'll move over to the back. Here I'll sit. Let's do it so it's comfortable. So I can reach the table if I need to put my laptop or something else here. Now I'm going back. Let's sit here. Look how many we have here. 3 fingers. 3 fingers. But that's not all. Now let's look here. If I want to relax here, well, more precisely, children usually ride here, yes. But even if it's an adult, look how easy it is to, so to speak, lie down. No other car has this feature where the rear seat backs to the third row recline like this. And one more thing. Look. Very convenient. There's also heating here. There's heating here. Both the 5-seat and 6-seat versions also have a 220V outlet here. The 6-seat version, look, has practically the same door panel. The door opening button is located here. All the controls are not here because the air conditioning Heating and massage controls are on the armrests, forward and backward. Also, heated floors are only available in the second and first rows. There is no heated flooring in the third row. The neck, everything is standard, everything is the same. Now let's look in the trunk this way. Right here. Yes, there's much less trunk space here. Well, this is a 6-seater version, so what can I say? This is how the cushion fit. The headrests slide out. This is how it folds. If we fold the seats, how much space is there? Yes, just like in the 5-seater version. The seats recline slowly. Look at backrests. They're almost flat against the floor. Yes? Yes. They're almost flat against the floor, but you can still put something in there. You can put suitcases and things and so on. Third row passengers have a phone holder here, a pocket, so to speak, a pen, a cup holder, and adjustable seat back tilt and heated seats. There's an air conditioning heater outlet in the third row, and the second row of the 6-seater version has 2 air conditioning heater outlets. That's it. And the ground clearance also lowers here. By the way, I didn't really like the orange interior light. The 5-seater versions we just filmed had better ones, but the quality, the material, the quality of this leather is just so high, and the seats are firm. Very comfortable, very firm, very good. There's plastic here. The plastic is covered with leather. Here too we have plastic covered here. One of the most important things, in my opinion, yes, and here, is the soundproofing. Of course, this is always important. It's always nice, quiet, and you can't hear extraneous noise from behind the car. But here, in this car, the soundproofing is so strong that when the gasoline generator is on, you can't hear it at all in the cabin. By the way, we drove the GT LS8 for more than 800 kilometers. We have a video, you can watch it, scroll through it if you're interested. When we were driving it, you also couldn't hear the gasoline generator. At first I thought we were constantly driving on electricity, but as it turns out, no. They say the soundproofing here is even better. Therefore, during the test drive, we will definitely check and measure the noise insulation and show you. The test drive will be separate. The LS8 battery safety is based on aviation standards and extreme tests. Its main feature is compliance with aviation quality standards and successful completion of 3 tests, which are significantly stricter than the Chinese national GB standards. Yeah. The GB standard requires compression on one side by 15%, but in the LS8 test, the cell was compressed sequentially from 3 sides, the front, bottom, and end. This compression was 30% less than twice the standard. Result: no ignition, no smoke, and no explosion. Cutting in 2 directions. The test simulates extreme physical damage. The cell was untied first longitudinally, then transversely at a speed of 9.8 millimeters per second. This is 4.9 times faster than the GB standard for both the needle test and the open flame test, and the open result. Test pass. Exposure to an open flame. Unlike the GB standard, which requires testing the entire battery pack, here a single cell without its housing was exposed to fire, one end. The cell withstood direct fire for 60 seconds without igniting or exploding. So friends, about the prices of the LS8. GD LS8. Max plus trim level is 250,800 yuan. Minimum trim level. Maximum trim level is 270,800 yuan. And the ultra trim level with a 66 kilowatt hour battery. Minimum trim level is 280,800 yuan and 309 million yuan. 309,800 yuan is in the top trim level. Want to order a car? ATO check the company, write or call. Always happy, always in touch, always online.
Bye.